How's it going, everyone? Let's talk about stock BURU as this is like the number one trending stock out there for pennies. Let's look into what we see here. We have 800 million volume on this one on October 3rd. So this is definitely a stock of interest for a lot of people. And as you can see, we were in this nice decline and then we started picking up rapidly here. So the one thing is first, I used my bands. They kind of direct me when I should buy and sell. And if this is truly starting to make an uptrend, I would like to get a pullback and for that move higher. But as you can see, we hit this upper band. We know everyone knows in my Discord not to buy this, as this could easily come down. I mean, like if you caught this top here, you already lost, 33% of your value here. It's just a good rule of thumb just not to buy it there. And if you could look at the past experiences, as you can see, we had this monster move up, pull back to the 10, and then we head back higher. That's kind of what I want to see here. But as you can see here, we had this monster move up and we just disintegrated it. Most pennies will do this where, they had this nice little move up and then they just lose it all. There is a lot of catalyst going on with BURU, so that's definitely what's giving this push up here. But 800 million volume is something not to take lightly, okay? And I'm seeing the last reverse split was back in July of 2024. I remember trading this one back. Didn't this have like a potential delistment thing? Yeah, I remember like when it went down like extremely and then it kind of caught back up or something. Yeah. I remember back in this area there was like some delistment, something here, and that's what caused this like thing to just like freaking plummet. But as you can see, they are based in the United States. You can check out their website here. But what do I think and what is my prediction? Well, obviously for me, I wouldn't buy it in no man's land. This is to me is no man's land here where price is up in this. I want to see price pull back to a level of interest, either a strong support area where like you could see like right in here would be the breakout area here. Obviously, you break out of this candle, you can head higher. And that's what we did here. We broke out. I would like to see, at the very least, to see if this 2188 holds, as that is a nice area of interest where we had this candle here, we touched it here, so we have lots of areas where it's resistance, resistance, and now it becomes support. I don't know if it's going to come back to these EMAs. Those will be my most higher valued areas. For penny stocks, I very recommend taking the highest valued area. Your next area would be on this breakout here, where price had lots of resistance, and that's kind of coinciding with the EMAs. It's quite a big drop if it does. Like I said, I don't think it's going to do that. I mean, a 20% drop, I mean, that would literally lose the whole move. So what I would do is if it takes out this area here, like if you get in here and you have a reasonable stop loss, I would say, at the halfway mark of this candle here. And if it does that and it doesn't bounce, then I would look to get out and then aim for the next area. That's how I would play it, because obviously this is the bigger support level. But a lot of the times what we see is, especially with this kind of momentum, anything is possible. This thing can just keep going up, rocketing. We saw Open, right? Open was just one of those stocks that just kept going up and up and up and up. I mean, look at this. It just skyrocketed up, pulled back to the EMAs, and it kept going up. I marked out these support zones, and they're actually holding up pretty well. But as you can see, it just kept going up and up and up and up and up. BURU could do the same as long as it maintains that volume. We had 408 million volume, we had 800 million volume, but as you can see, we have a lot more sell volume coming in. We can kind of look at, okay, well, was there a lot of big resistance in these areas? And we did hit this resistance area here with this long upper wick here, and we have another resistance area here. So we can definitely see there is some resistance areas that did come into effect here. Can we break those? Absolutely. We can definitely break these into make a new high, just like how, but it's just got to see, do we continue with the momentum? Catalysts is everything. I definitely wouldn't short this because in a blink of an eye, this thing can go up an insane amount. So first target for me is I'm waiting for this retest of this long upper wick, which acted as resistance is now support. I'm anywhere in the 22 cents is a really good 21.80 to 22 is a really good buy. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I kind of expect this. We had this hype coming up. retest this level, and then have a nice move back up. If I'm making over 10-20%, what I like to do is go break even. Let's just say it's a dead cat bounce, and then it comes back, and it bounces here and then comes back lower and breaks that level. I don't want to turn a green trade to a red. So take the profit, and go break even is how I would do this. Because remember, guys, penny stocks are really risky. I like to cover this because a lot of people are asking me, what about BURU? What do you think about the candlesticks and all that? I think it looks pretty daggone good. I love. I mean, this is like the first time we've had this kind of volume in a very long time. I mean, look at this, 800 million volume coming in, and it just wasn't like a moonshot of one volume. It gradually was coming up here. You can easily see like down in here we had 30 million volume, and then it started picking up fast. And if you could see that in a penny stock, like you see this candle here have 180 million volume, and then and it's in the accumulation phase, that's when you can kind of see like, okay, we're picking up for a big move. We know that price will revert back to the EMAs. Everywhere in prices, we haven't hit these EMAs, it will revert. But some tend to go longer with lesser volume. Like, look at this. Price goes away from this EMA 50, shoots back up to touch it, goes back away, shoots back up to touch it. This stock has been acting fairly well. When you look at stock BURU, it's been acting fairly well. You can look at the longer term time frame too. Obviously, they're all going to be in a downtrend. But if you look at the longer term time frame here, you can kind of see, are we getting like a little breakout opportunity here? Is kind of what I'm seeing too. Like, that's what I'm seeing right here. We had this long accumulation here, and you can kind of see like, we're starting to break out here, right? This is on a longer term time frame, and then this was the breakout level here, and it's starting to clearly see that body of a candle above. So it's just good to see. What we see here is a big move up, consolidation down in here, and then here. So I would definitely say anywhere in this area here, I think is a really good. It could retest back to this upper, to come to think of it, but I think this is a more realistic. We've shot down this much. We went from 32 back down to 22. I think this is a realistic. Keep this tight stop. Keep this stop tight, and if it does break that, also the best level is 1780, and that's kind of coinciding with this upward trend line. So 18 cents is the best, 22 cents is where I think it will have the nice bounce. All right, guys, that's stock BURU. If you guys like this analysis and want to join the Discord, have my band strategy. I day trade every day. I go live in the Discord. I have all my stock education, swing trading, day trading education, swing trading education, so you can learn to follow this strategy. It is one of the best strategies out there. It's no guesswork. I love to trade against the trend on a lot of stocks. Like if you see stocks like at these bands here, that's where price likes to reverse. I mean, look at this. To a T, it hits this band and it goes back down. And we can show you time and time again. We get up in this area of no man's land. Where does price like to pull back to? All the way back to here. So what I like to do is I trade these stocks that have these overreaction moves, and the best setups are going to be down in here. And I posted some in the Discord. I have a screener to find these setups because these don't happen often. These are called the golden nugget setups, where once they hit this, the algorithms are like, okay, enough is enough. Boom, pump it right back up. Okay. So I would love to show you guys how I do that. How do I find that? Join the Discord. We have a lot of people that do small caps, like Matthew right here killed it on BURU. He called it before everyone else did, and it's a great opportunity to get in. I think you're gonna love the Discord. It's only $12 a month to get access to everything: day trade, swing trade alerts, and then I go live every day right here on the day trade live stream. I think you guys are gonna love it. But let me know what you guys think about BURU's technical analysis. I think this is a pullback into a new high. That's what I'm thinking right now. Obviously, risk management, if it breaks this 22 cents, 2188, well then target that next level, which is the next support level right in here. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. If you want to subscribe to the Discord, $12 a month. Hit how to subscribe here and hit day trade alerts. The link to join my Discord is down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Happy trading.